Hey y'all, come on in here. Come on in here. I still got on this thing from the resort. Come on in here. Because it's time to make a plan. It's time to make a plan. It's time to make a plan. And it is time to, you know, just yesterday we were talking about the fact that you are a person who will not lose. We were just talking about the fact that no matter what is going on, when you make a decision, you watching this live, you looking at me and I'm looking at you, when you make a decision that you are going to do something, you stand on it and you do it. And now, knowing what we know now about the person who's been elected as president of this country, now is even more of a reason for you to fully stand on your own decisions, for you to invest in yourself, for you to focus on how you are going to fully make the best of this situation. We've already known that no one was coming to save us, right? We've already known that there wasn't an opportunity for us to really rely and trust in our government to do much for us. We've already known this, right? So this is not new. Now it's time to double down. I want you guys to comment double down in the chat. Now it is time to double down. Now it is time to really say, okay, all gas, no brakes, right? At the beginning of this year, January 1st, 2024, I told you guys, I said, this is the year of all gas, no brakes. This is the year you have to fully keep your foot on the gas about your goals. Keep your foot on the gas about your business. Keep your foot on the gas about how you invest in yourself, about making more money, about generating passive income. Go back to my live on the first or second day of the year, and I told you guys, this is the year for all gas, no brakes. And here we are just after the election, and that is even more true. This, you know, I understand this is, for me, it was just, I didn't sleep last night. And you know, I'm in Senegal, so there is an 8-hour time difference. I did not go to sleep until 6 a.m. looking at these election results. And it was devastating. I'm still distraught. My stomach is in knots, right? But what you have to understand is, and what I've come to understand is that, okay, emotions aside, you know, put the emotions over there. It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in. It's time to lock in, and it's time to focus on where is the money going. It's time to focus on how are things going to change, and it's time to focus on how can I ensure that I make a plan around myself, my family, my community to grow my business, to start generating passive income, to get real estate when and where I can, to invest. You have to watch very closely the companies that are going to continue growing. Watch very closely how Tesla is going to rise. Watch very closely how the market is going to shift. Just watch very closely, y'all. This is the time to keep our foot on the gas. And if you took your foot off the gas at any point in this year, this is the time to put your foot back on the gas. I want you guys to comment in the chat, all gas, no brakes. All gas, no brakes. This is the time to put your foot back on the gas and don't take it off. This is the time to make sure that we do that. This is the time to put your foot on the gas and go, and go, and go, and go. If you've been working on your business and you've been unsure about what you're going to do about it, this is the time to get sure. You want to generate passive income? We've been talking about all week how you are going to finish this year with at least one passive income stream implemented. Well, we need to double down on that, and maybe we need to finish this year with 2 passive income streams implemented. Because one thing I'm not going to do, and I'm not going to let you guys do as our community, we are not going to be led by our emotions and our fear. I'm not afraid of this orange man with a toupee. I'm not afraid of, you know, what decisions he's going to make. Is it concerning? Yes. But what we can do is realize that our destiny is still in our hands. The growth of your business is still in your hands. The money you can start making is still in your hands. You can still shift what your life looks like, what your children's life looks like, what your family's life looks like. You can still make a shift on these things despite the orange man sitting in the White House. Despite him in the White House, we can still make changes in our life. You know, and listen, I'm not trying to get everybody to move out the country, but y'all know I'm in Senegal. And y'all have seen, since I've been here a year and a half now, living well. I want you guys to comment in the chat, it's my destiny. Because it's yours. And you know, listen, I'm not saying you have to leave America, but what I am saying is, I don't know how soon I'm coming back. Let me just say that. Because, you know, it's nothing but a flight to come back to the U.S., handle some things, go to some conferences, you know, fly back to L.A., But I will very happily live my fully best life with a cook, with a full-time nanny, with a full-time cleaner, with a full-time driver, living across the street from the beach, spending less than 30% of what I used to spend in the US, living abroad. It's time for you to start thinking about, well, wait a minute, maybe I can redesign this dream life that I had in mind. Maybe your dream life is making passive income, making money, investing in the US, and living somewhere else. You know, listen, this is not to convince you guys to move abroad. That's all up to you. But I just want you to realize that you still have control of how your life turns out. You still have control of how the rest of this year turns out. You still have control of how your life goes for these next 4 years. The next 4 years that Mr. Toupee is in office, you still have control of what those 4 years look like for you. You do. So now it's the time to say, let me go back to the drawing board. Let me get my notebook, the notebook I told you guys to buy so you can write down your commitment statement. Let me go get my notebook and let me look at redesigning the plan. Because maybe the plan is, I'm going to grow this business, use systems and automations to make passive income, set up my investments, set up these different streams, set up these faceless accounts, set up my YouTube automations, set up these merch on demand dropshipping stores. Amazon is going to keep making more money. If TikTok goes away, all those customers are going to go back to Amazon. Like, we have to pay attention. So maybe I'm going to make sure I foolproof myself by ensuring that I'm making money in 4, 5, 6, 7 different ways in the US, but I'm living on another continent, okay? Because you are not finna play me. You are not finna play us. You are not finna play me. You are not about to make, you know, y'all, listen. This is still very much your life. This is still very much your life. This is still very much your design. God is still very much good. Okay? Despite the man with the toupee, you know, God is still very much good. And God is still very much in control. God is still very much present. God is still very much on your side. You know, I just want you guys to not put more weight than needs to be put on this situation. It's time to refocus, realign, redesign, and rediscover what your next 4 years or 40 years are going to look like. And so it's time for us to really plant these seeds. And I've been, you know, listen, I've been saying this to y'all all year. If you've been following me or if you're new to following me, scroll back on my page. We have been saying since the top of the year, it is all gas, no brakes this year. You have to foolproof yourself. I told you guys a couple days ago, passive income is like peace insurance. Okay, passive income, ensuring that you're making money in other ways, ensuring that even Whatever could happen with your job, whatever could happen with your neighborhood, whatever could happen with the rent, whatever could happen with anything, you ensuring that you're making money in other ways is your insurance that nobody can take your peace away. Nobody can disturb how you operate in your family. Nobody can mess up how you pay your bills. It is ensuring that even if something changes, you're going to be good regardless. That's what this is. So this is why I'm saying it is time to put and keep your foot on the gas. It is time to fully double down on believing in yourself. Because let me say this, right? I'm so proud of Kamala for what she did. I know it's a hard loss, but I want you guys to understand something about the country in which we live, right? The country in which we are citizens, the USA. If this orange man in a toupee, who is a felon, who is a predator, who has clearly shown himself to be a liar, right? He goes on stage, these debates, and says anything, whatever, right? I want you to look at this on the flip side. If a person such as that can push themselves to the office of the president, and you, who is smart, who is talented, who is capable, who has a wonderful business idea, who has the ability to show up, you're growing your business for the right reasons. You want to help people. You want to help your family. You here who are a good person. If that man can do this, why can't you push yourself forward and go get this money? That's the way I'm looking at it. Because wait a minute. If that person can get to the highest office in the land with all the just crazy, ridiculous things going on about him, you here who have a true idea, real potential, great intentions, actual talent, you have the ability to be consistent, you have a clear mind, you have clear goals, why can't you go and get this money? Why can't you go and build that business? Why can't you put yourself out there 1000% and say, I'm here? One thing I want you guys to do from this point forward, you have to believe in yourself and believe in what you are trying to build so much that it's almost intoxicating to you. You have to believe in this so much. The way that man in the toupee believes he is the best choice is insane. So you need to be a little bit insane too. You need to have that audacity, the audacity that this man in the toupee has to really believe he is the best person for the job without question. You need to have that audacity too. The audacity, right, that white men have to think that they are the best people to make decisions about everybody in this country. You need to have that audacity too. You need to have that audacity to show up for your business every day. You need to have that audacity to create your content every single day. You need to have that audacity to go out and say, I'm going to make this money every single day, because you are actually qualified. I want you to comment in the chat, I am qualified. You are actually qualified. Right? You're actually qualified to do this. You might be getting in your own way. You might be doubting yourself. You might be telling, oh, well, I don't want to, what if people don't like my content? I don't want to keep talking about my product. My family doesn't think it's possible. I don't know. It's going to be too hard. Blah, 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 blah. You need to put on that toupee. Like the orange man, you need to put on that toupee and say, hold up. Let me get a little bit more audacious. Let me get a little bit more audacious. Go ahead and order you a blonde toupee from Amazon. And whenever you start doubting yourself, you need to put on that blonde toupee and say, wait a minute. Let me get a little bit more audacious. Let me believe in myself the way that man does. Let me take charge of my life and of my destiny, despite what I've been through, the way that man does. If that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do. Get you your blonde toupee, and whenever you start tripping, whenever you think about taking your foot off the gas, you put that toupee on. And you say, okay, wait a minute, let me get back in alignment. Let me get back in alignment, because you also deserve to relentlessly go after the life that you want. Regardless of what anyone else thinks, you also deserve to say, I'm the best person for the job. I'm the best person to change my life situation. I'm the best person to run this business. I deserve the best. I deserve the best, and I'm gonna get it. I want you to comment, I deserve the best, in the chat. Toupee energy. Toupee energy, all 2024, all 2025. Toupee energy. You know, listen, and I'm not trying to joke. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm serious. But we have to we have to find the optimism in this situation. We have to find the lesson in this situation, and we have to find the plan. We have to find the plan. What are we going to keep doing despite the reality that we're facing to still make sure that you come out on top? To still make sure that you stay focused on your goals. Because at the end of the day, you are in control of your destiny. You are in control of your life. Yes, programs might change. Yes, funding for minority businesses is going to change. Yes, opportunities for grants for women and minorities is going to change. We already know those things are going to be at risk. They've already been at risk, right? But despite the things that are not in our control, such as the programs that will go away, all of these things, what is in your control is what you do every day and how you implement these passive income streams. How you take what you are given and turn it into something that is going to benefit you, your family, and your community. So let's focus on some industries that we know are going to be consistent. Number one, social media and content creation. This is the time to double down. We don't know exactly what's going to happen with TikTok, but what we do know is that Instagram and Facebook are still going to be here. YouTube is still going to be here. So what you need to make sure you start doing is, okay, we know in the passive income challenge, we're going to spend 6 days covering these income streams. One of the income streams is theme pages, YouTube automation, and how you're going to make money through your content. So now it's time to really look at your content creation as a digital asset in your portfolio. Facebook, not going to go away. Instagram, not going to go away. YouTube, not going to go away. If anything, there's going to be even more money and attention placed behind these engines, especially if TikTok indeed does get banned. So that's giving us the sign, okay, it's time to keep my foot on the gas here. You need to be taking up space in this digital real estate world by continuing to create your content, number one, but secondly, by continuing to produce content. Doesn't have to be you on camera. Continuing to produce content that is monetized and makes you money on the back end. Because content is currency, attention is currency, and there is going to be even more money put into platforms like Amazon Creator Fund. If y'all didn't know about that, get with it. Amazon's Creator Fund, the YouTube Partner Program, Instagram's Creator Fund, Twitter. I don't even really like Twitter, but we all know how much Elon and Trump are like this, and Elon is the owner of Twitter. Twitter pays very well for content creation. So it's time for us to start thinking about, okay, even if you don't like Twitter, you don't have to like Twitter, but you are going to set up a page, a theme page, a brand page, a faceless page. You're going to hire a VA to run that account, and you're going to have that VA tweet. You're going to have that VA tweet. So you get this passive income on the back end. We have to recognize now, it's not about you in terms of what you like, what you don't like. No, you must take up space in this digital asset world. You must take up space and have digital assets in this digital real estate world. The same way we have physical real estate, buying houses, digital real estate is the internet. Digital real estate is social media. And you have to make sure, even if it's not you on these accounts, don't worry, in the challenge, you're going to learn exactly what systems, tools, and automations I use to have 5 different pages on the internet making money. Making money. You got to make sure, listen, if you can't show up for your content creation sometimes, you make sure you have your automations, you have your VA, you have your social media assistant running your 5, 6, 7 different theme faceless pages all around the internet. So no matter what, you are making money. This is not a game, y'all. It's really time. And I'm going to make sure, because y'all are my community, we've been rocking since 2020. Y'all have been building your business credit. Y'all have been making more sales. Y'all have been getting these grants. Y'all have been buying assets in your business name. We've done a lot together and y'all have achieved a lot. And now the next thing, you guys are finna get this passive income bag. Because no, you have got to give yourself that insurance. So you're going to have 5, 6, 7 different pages on the internet that are making you money. Think about it as having a house that makes you money monthly from the rent. You're going to have digital assets in the form of pages on social media that make you money through views, that make you money through offers, that make you money through automations, that make you money through affiliate links. This is not a game. This is not a game. Listen, we're really doing this. This is what you're about to do. This is one of the things that you're about to do. We're going to cover 6 passive income streams, right? So the faceless pages I just told you about, YouTube automation, digital products, real estate and Airbnb, transportation and trucking, merch and drop shipping, and then of course the automations that I just shared with you, and affiliate marketing. So 6 different passive income streams that you are going to make sure at least one of them before the end of this year that you start implementing. And by June of 2025, that's, a little bit more than 6 months from now. By June of 2025, make it a goal for yourself to have implemented all 6 of what you're going to learn in the challenge. I want you to comment June 2025 in the chat. Because we have to start setting some aggressive goals for ourselves. We have to keep our foot on the gas. This is not saying that we need to operate out of a space of fear, but we need to operate out of a space of urgency. I don't operate in fear, but I do operate in urgency. And it is urgent. It is urgent for you to keep your foot on the gas right now. It is urgent for you to focus on redesigning your life. It is urgent for you to create other ways to make money. It's urgent. We're not afraid. We're not intimidated. Like we said, we're not scared of the man in the toupee in the White House. We're not scared of him. But we are going to operate with urgency. It is urgent for you to implement these passive income streams. It is urgent for you to take your business more seriously than you have ever taken it in these last 4 years. It is urgent. It is urgent, and it's time, and you can do this, and it's time. Y'all, it is time, it is time, it is time. And I don't want you guys to think that I'm telling you about the passive income challenge because I just want to sell you something. Like, I really hope, if you've been following me for a while, I really hope that you know the programs and the classes that I provide are more for your value than they are to just sell, right? When I'm telling you that it's time for you to focus on this passive income, it is really time for you to put this at the forefront of your mind. You've probably been thinking about it. You've probably been wondering. You've probably been thinking, oh, I'll start in January. Start now. Start now. Start now. Secure your seat. Get in the room. This is the first and only challenge of its kind. It's the only one. There's no other place on the internet where you're going to learn 6 passive income streams live in 6 days. It doesn't exist. So I truly want you to be in the room, not just for me, but for us. You have lifetime access to this challenge. When you secure your seat, all of the bonuses, all of the workbooks, all of the done-for-you digital products, all of the commercial licenses you have to reuse and resell the products that I've created for you, you have lifetime access to all of that. So not only are you going to implement it before the end of this year, but by June of 2025, even when this challenge is all said and done, you're going to go back to these recordings, take out your notes, and implement the next income stream. Implement the next income stream. Implement the next income stream. This is something that you must do for your own insurance and to make sure that despite whatever happens out here, you've got your plan ready. You've got your plan ready. If if the minimum wage changes, you've got your plan ready. If whatever changes, you've got your plan ready. You're still going to be growing your business and also doing this on the back end. Yes. Hey, 50 and over. Come on now. It's really, really that serious. And like I told you guys at the beginning of this live, and I've been telling you this all week, you are the type of person who cannot lose. You have already overcome so much. You have already won so many battles in your life. This is nothing. You are the type of person who cannot lose. When you put your mind to something, I know you do it. When you put your mind to something, you get it done. Now you got to put your mind to this. Now you got to put your mind to this and say, okay, I've locked in before. It's time to lock in now. Comment lock in the chat. You are the type of person who cannot lose. You are the type of person who, when you really want something, when you really want it, you go and get it. When you really wanted to better your situation, you got it done. When you really wanted to take care of your child, you got it done. When you really wanted to change jobs, you got it done. When you really wanted to help whoever, you got it done. So you are the type of person who cannot lose because you're still here. You've already won some of your hardest battles. So this is just another battle that you are going to overcome. But this time you're going to do it with support. This time you're going to do it with information. This time you're going to do it in community. You're going to be in the room with other entrepreneurs who are also keeping their foot on the gas. And a group of us focused in one direction cannot be stopped. A group of us focused in one direction on one goal cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped. I need you to understand. Cannot be stopped. So I'm going to show you guys where you're going to go to secure your seat to the challenge. You are getting lifetime access to this passive income challenge and all 6 days of class for $222 or your split payment of $111 this month and $111 next month. $222. You spent that on brunch last weekend, so don't even play. Let me show you guys how you're going to secure your seat. You're going to go to my profile, click on the link in my bio, Passive Income Challenge, and you are going to scroll down and secure your seat. Don't give yourself another reason to say I can't do it. $222 to get instant access to all the bonuses. You can also split your pay for $111. Now I want you guys to see, as soon as you join, All of your bonuses and materials are here. I need you guys to know this is not a game. As soon as you get in the room, you're getting access to all 6 of the days. All of the bonuses are here, the contracts, the scripts, everything you need to actually implement these passive income streams is here. The done for you digital products that you have full resale rights to go and sell these and start making money instantly. And the faceless reels and marketing that you also have full commercial rights to go and start using instantly. So not only are you getting the information, but you're getting the tools that you need to implement. You're getting the tools that you need to execute. One thing about me, I'm not just going to tell you, oh, go do this and then say bye. You're going to get the information and the tools so that you are able to do this going forward. By June of 2025, and maybe even before then, you are going to have all 6 of these implemented if you decide to. But my goal is by the end of this year, at least one of these 6 passive income streams that we do in this passive income challenge, you are going to have it done, completed, and be able to start making money from it. It's time for you to invest in you. It's time for you to bet on you. It's time for you to realize that every single time you decide to do something, you're the type of person who cannot lose. You get it done. So you need to decide to be in this room, to get this information, to get access to these strategies so you can go and make this happen in your own life. I don't want to be the only one living my best life abroad. I want y'all to make some passive income too, so you can either come live here with me and have a full-time cook, full-time nanny, full-time driver, and the whole 9, or live anywhere else in the world, honey. Because why not you redesign your life to look exactly how you want it to look? Have the audacity to dream bigger and want bigger for yourself and go get all 6 of these passive income streams. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down right now? You must get in the room. You must get in the room. Because like I said, this doesn't exist anywhere else. Or if someone were to do it, they would be trying to ask you for $10,000. You don't need to spend $10K to learn strategies to change your life. You're going to invest $222 for lifetime access to get in this room and start to do the work. Get in the room to do this in community. You don't have to do it alone anymore. If anything, what this election is showing us is that we have to look out for each other. We have to support each other. We have to spread information amongst each other. We have to help each other be in position to accelerate, to grow. That is why you need to get in the room. So I'm going to show you guys one more time how you are going to get your seat, because I'm looking at the baby on the monitor. Very easy. On my profile, click on the link, 6-day passive income challenge. You are then going to scroll down and you're going to check out. Okay, you're going to see all the bonuses here, look through everything, all the testimonials, and boom, you are going to get lifetime access for $222 with instant access to everything, or split your payment. And as I mentioned, as soon as you join, all your bonuses will be made available to you. Now, day 1 is November 17th. So as soon as you secure your seat, go ahead and get your notebook, write out your commitment statement that you commit to implementing 1 passive income stream before the end of this year and 6 passive income streams by June of next year. Write down that you commit to doing this and bring your notebook to class on day 1. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing about you and one thing about us, we're not scared of the man in the toupee. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to urgently make this happen. The baby just woke up. I'm watching him on the monitor. It's time for you to urgently make this happen. This is not operating in fear. This is operating in urgency. This is understanding that, okay, maybe I've been sleeping on myself for too long, but now I'm awake. If anything, I'm like, okay, it's time to wake up. It's really time to wake up. Keep your foot on this gas. Get your seat to the challenge. Show up on November 17th, day 1, all 6 days of the challenge, and we're getting to work. Now, these seats are limited, y'all. I think in total we have about 54 seats left to the challenge in total. Okay, and we're still a few days from day 1. So do not hesitate and let someone else take your spot. Secure your seat, split your payment if you need to, whatever you need to do to make sure that you are in the room, because it's time for you to bet on you. It's time for you to put on that toupee and have the audacity to say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to build the life that I want. Despite who might happen to be in the Oval Office, I can still build the business of my dreams. Yes, I love the fireworks. Thank you. I can still build the life of my dreams. I can still do all the things. I can still do it all. Toupee energy. Toupee energy. Yes, yes. So if the challenge is every day, 6 to 8 Eastern. If you have work or you have to come late, everything is recorded. So you have lifetime access to the recordings as well. My community managers in the challenge will make sure that you're up to date on whatever the homework is. Like I said, you're not doing this alone. You don't have to go try to figure out these 6 passive income streams by yourself through some YouTube videos, or feel like you need to spend or join someone's $10,000 program to learn how to make money online. I'm sorry, but I'm not that one. I will never be that type of coach, okay? You're going to get in this room, get lifetime access to these recordings. Of course, I want you to be in the room live, but things happen. Either way, if you can't be in class live, you're going to get the recordings, but you have to secure your seat, because after the challenge happens, I typically don't sell the recordings afterwards. You get your seat now, the challenge happens, and the people who got their seat before the challenge are the ones who get access to the replays. So I really want you to realize that you're going to be doing this in community, live. This is a workshop. I'm on my computer showing you exactly what to do, where to click, who to hire, what to say, all the things, so that you actually have the highest chance of going and making this happen for yourself. You know, listen, ask about me. Okay, if you've been in any of my classes, y'all know this is what I love to do, is to pour into you and make sure that you get more than you ever expected. You are going to 10x this 222 investment so quickly. I'm not even worried about that. One of these passive income streams is going to make you $2K a month or more. Just one of them. And imagine if you set up those 5 digital assets that I was telling you about. Your faceless pages. So bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. Know that I'm going to do what I have to do to make sure that you win with this information. Now, the only thing you have to do is believe in you and bet on you and say, you know what? If I have this information, I know I'm going to implement. I want you to comment bet on me in the chat. Because y'all know I'm going to do what I have to do. But you investing this 222 is about you betting on you and saying, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to finish this year with at least one passive income stream. I'm going to implement these streams before 2025, June 2025. I'm going to do it. I'm watching to make sure he's not gonna fall out of bed. But let me go get the baby. Y'all, so, like I said, secure your seat. You're going to get access to all these bonuses. You have the full resale rights to these digital products, so you can start making money immediately. You have the full commercial rights to these faceless reels so that you can start using them immediately. The contracts, the scripts, all of this is for you. Get in the room, okay? I'm going to show you guys once more where to get your seat. And for those of you who are working on it or you have a question, send me a direct message with the words passive income. And I will make sure that my team quickly gets your seat secured, because like I said, we have less than 54 seats left and we are still a few days away from day one. So don't let someone else take your spot. So from my page, click the link in my bio, passive income. That'll take you straight to the site, and then you're gonna check out. I love y'all. We got this. Foot on the gas. Let's go get this money. Let's redesign your dream life. Let's get you this passive income so you can come live abroad with me. Let's live across the street from the beach together, okay? With our full-time chef. Let me go see what she's making for lunch today. Okay, like, you know, girl, let's go. Okay, we got this. All right, send me a direct message, secure your seat to the challenge, and I will